What's up, movie Schmoedown fans? It's me again. I'm back. I'm gonna be short and brief about this. I don't have much time as per usual. I'm trying to catch up on another Schmoedown match that I've missed out on, which this time it's between Lon Harris and King Khan. As you can see, representing Swag as per usual with Lon Harris, who has had a terrible luck with singles as of late. I think his last couple of matches have been TKOs. Well, not all of them, but some of them. Not a good showing, especially when going up against the Finns TKO Exchange, who are really surprising people with all their wins this season. And right now he's going up against their golden boy, King Khan. I believe he played 2 perfect matches the last 2 times he's played. Doesn't bode well for the delinquent, but I'm still hopeful as always that he can pull out a win. So here we go. As per usual, I'll be participating myself, but as per usual, don't expect me to get anything right. Pretty much.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Yet another match here at the Scum and Villainy Cantina. It is the ultimate Schmoedown. It is the singles tournament. I'm Christian Harlow.
Hey, I am Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. And you know, Christian, when you think about a primetime environment like what we have right here at the Scum and Villainy Cantina, you've seen some matches that have already aired that we taped here, but this one in particular features a rookie of some note versus someone who we're not sure is going to show up.
Well, we're pretty sure he will show up because I think he was sleeping at the bar. But, ladies and gentlemen, what a match
there's
we have
drinks,
today.
So
what a match we have today.
He might as well show up.
The rookie sensation, King Khan, versus the delinquent Lon Harris. This is Swag. This is the Finstock Exchange. What a battle of personalities, because you get these rookies at the Finstock Exchange draft and everyone's like, what are they doing? This is crazy, this draft. Khan's
look what they did.
You look at what Griff Newman has done. You look at Lieberman and, I mean,
Moose Haas.
Radis, like everybody that they have drafted.
Gold leader! Don't forget about gold leader!
Against a veteran in Lon Harris.
That's going to be a big proving ground for him today. And for a look as to how we got here, we have another killer promo edited by someone not named me.
Paul Preston, win. Paul Preston again, loss. Sabina Graves, win. Adam Collins, loss. Drew McWeeny, win. Chance Ellison, loss. King Khan.
TBD.
You might think you see a pattern, but I have other plans for my match against Lon Harris.
You did get handed a -1 today.
Wait, negative, what do we lose? -1 what?
This is why, and I say it every time, Lon Harris is one of my favorite people to watch play. I don't even know if he knows he's competing in movie trivia, but whatever he's doing it right, and Winston seems to have him on course somehow.
Lon Harris is one of the most hot and cold players I have ever watched. Just never know what to expect out of that guy.
He could lose in TKO, and you're like, oh, that's it, and then he can KO you like that.
What Lon has is a real relaxed attitude and veteran experience.
Now, is he a formidable opponent? Sure. The guy naturally watches a ton of movies as one of the writers of Honest Trailers. But if we're being honest, he looks like he lives in a trailer.
We can go over and look at what King Khan did. Like
That was
a big knockout
was
on
so
Flickinger.
obvious.
That is insane. Nobody saw that coming.
I compared my Flickinger match to David versus Goliath. Give me 1 second.
Oh, boy.
That's better.
You're speaking from firsthand experience. The guy didn't miss against me. He's good.
Look what happened with most rookies. Most rookies in their second match played another rookie. Yes. I bypassed that because I'm that good. And I just proved it today. So my next match, I'll play literally anybody.
You've just seen too many holes in Lon's game for too long to really expect him to deliver in the clutch. Does that mean he can't win? No. It just means that if I was a betting man, I would take the upset. I would bet on Khan.
The guy can't even win 2 singles matches in a row. Meanwhile, I joined the Schmoedown with championship aspirations in mind, and that hasn't changed one bit.
King Khan living up to his name. Will the MTS be the kingdom that he rules over this season if he continues to play the way that he did? Absolutely will be the answer to that question.
By the end of today, Delinquent, there's only one thing I ask of you. Bend the knee. The king has arrived. End of tide. Oh, wait. You get the idea.
Yeah, wrong exchange member, but he a little confused, but he got the spirit.
And that's exactly what we thought. We saw a lot of smack talk. We saw a lot of will Lon even be here? But Winston knows he needs this win. He needs it. Just had Paul Oyama play Harley, but he had Kemp get knocked out in a great match against Horowitz. But he is starting to really need these victories. He needs Lon to win here today.
And this is why you have a tournament setting, because a lot of points can come in bunches if one of your competitors gets on a roll. But in order for Khan to do that today, in order for Harris to do that today, well, he's going to have to wake up. But for Khan to do it, he's going to have to keep displaying that movie trivia acumen in a variety of categories, because Lon Harris, for all his delinquency, man, does he know a lot about movies when he sets his mind to it. It's going to be a fun one, partner. You ready? I'm pumped.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's time
for
the movie trivia Schmoedown!
3 rounds in the singles division.
There we go.
There is
starting with the
music there
exchange.
by the Finstock Exchange, and we just await King Khan, the 2-0 rookie.
The music that has been piped through so many gas stations in Barstow.
Yes, and David B. playing. This is almost iconic for the Finstock Exchange now.
Iconic.
You like that?
King Conic.
Yes. And here they come.
And there's the Barbarian.
How many of the exchange
Oh, look at that! Gucci actually showed up this time!
And here they come. There he comes, King Khan. Oh, and the Barbarian is with them. There is the Barbarian.
Elvis is in the building, Christian.
And they're getting booed.
Yeah.
They're getting booed. And there's the king.
There's Marzonia.
The king is here. The king is here.
His now customary crown adorning his head, followed closely by his manager.
He is, obviously. Now, Finstock put a lot of stock in him. Introducing first, representing
the
Finstock Exchange
with
a record
of
of
2 wins,
no
defeats, and 1 knockout.
He is King Khan!
Mostly boos from this crowd.
Yeah, well, I mean, look.
And he seems to thrive off it, enjoying the moment, welcoming the hate.
He's been talking a lot of smack. Can he deliver today? I don't think you're going to see hear a lot of boos as we await his opponent. Now there is that, you talk about familiar music.
That is
Matthew Reed,
the legendary tones of Team Swag.
That is, and this one has been absolutely, you can play this one in clubs. I'll do my dad dance.
Such a crucial match for this entire
There's the swaggy
all on
bird.
the showers of the delinquent.
Oh, look at that. He actually dragged him into the studio, into the cantina this time.
Is he
here? We're going to find out in just a moment.
He's currently showering in a dumpster.
There it is. There is that music, and now they wait, and here they come, ladies and gentlemen.
He showed up.
Winston Marshall. Winston Marshall, who is here. And Lon Harris made it. Lon Harris, the delinquent, is here, ladies and gentlemen. And his opponent, with a record of 6 wins, 6 defeats, and 1 knockout. He is the delinquent
I thought we were just getting like a scotch and soda, man. What's going on?
That's only if you win.
Finish the game. I'll buy you a scotch and soda. Bummer, dude.
Oh, man.
All right, our competitors are here. The managers are waiting. And Mark, we are ready to get going in this round 1 matchup of the Ultimate Schmoedown. What are the rules?
The rules of round number 1, although it is filmed in a bar, Mr. Harris, you must put back the bottle that I clearly saw you swipe in your intro.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
To spit out the gum. Thank you. Round number 1 goes as thus. 8 questions from 8 different corners of movie trivia Schmoedown knowledge will be asked to the field of competition. Once a question is asked, competitors have 15 seconds to write down their best attempt at an answer with whatever writing surface they have in front of them. Once we ask them by name or nickname, they're going to reveal their answer attempt to their camera and then also aim it towards us as well as our beloved audience. Questions worth 1 point. No penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1. I'll remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match, named for famed competitor, legendary Schmoedown figure JT, who is currently dining right across the street. That is your repeat. If you need something asked again, you're not sure you heard a question right, use a JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge you may utilize at any point throughout the 3-round match. God willing, it's not going to be Finstock getting more mic time. So, those are the rules in round number 1 as I have read them, Christian. And we do ask the audience to once again, please, if you think you know the right answer, do not say it at all. These competitors, they have rabbit ears.
Lon Harris, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
King Khan, are you ready?
Well, I'm shocked that he's ready, but I'm ready.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! Crowd is great. We are ready to go. Round number 1. Question number 1. We're going to start with some dramas.
Dramas.
Will Smith, Rosario Dawson, and Woody Harrelson star in this 2008 film about a man with a secret who sets out to change the lives of a group of strangers.
It's kind of how the Schmoedown began. Little secret from a pizza place in Anaheim.
I found it. I found the pizza place.
Did you?
I did. 5, 4.
Can you repeat the question?
First one. Will
Something's
Smith,
stuck in my teeth.
Rosario Dawson, and Woody
annoying.
Harrelson star in this 2008 film about
And
a
I don't know
man
the
with a
answer.
secret
I mean, I can't even
who
think
sets
of it.
out to change the lives of a group of strangers.
There's like so many potential movies.
so when do you wanna go to this
I'm
pizza
tired of guessing wrong answers in this game, so I'm just gonna sit
Can
back
we just
and
have a
only
meal together?
answer if I think I know it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we're going to start with Lon Harris.
I don't have it. I didn't have it.
And
Me neither.
Khan.
I have 7 pounds.
Yes, that's it. All right.
You like that?
Question
That
2.
is correct, and that's also how far I am from my goal weight. Your next question. Category is 80s movies. These are the 1980s, John Roca. Your question for a point. Which actor starred in the 1985 films Silverado, American Flyers, and Fandango?
A little bit about that last one, huh?
It is a great
I'm
service.
not even gonna bother.
I encourage everybody to employ.
And 5,
I'm tied with Lon Harris, by the way.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up. Please, we start with King Khan.
I have Kevin Costner.
Yes. And Lon.
I also had Kevin Costner.
2 to 1. Question 3. Question 3. Animated films.
Okay.
What 2010 animated film features the line, "Once we take this shrink ray, we will have the capability to pull off the true crime of the century"?
Can you repeat? I'm sorry. I
Okay,
didn't hear you.
second one. Here it is. What 2010 animated film features the line, "Once we take this shrink ray, we will have the capability to pull off the true crime of the century"?
Finally,
Lon Harris.
I got one.
Hey, that's why
Are
they're
you saying?
there.
Are you saying shrink ray?
Shrink ray.
Okay, thank you.
Like a
Yeah.
shrinky.
It's a ray that
Right,
shrinks. Not to be confused with Ray,
5,
who happens to be a
4,
shrink.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we're going to start with Lon Harris.
I don't know the
Despicable
shrink
Me.
ray movie.
And King Khan.
He wants to steal the moon. Despicable Me.
Yes, that is correct. King
I
Khan
see
now.
it on the toilet.
King Khan going up 3 to 1.
All right, your next category
Still tied
lands
with
in the world
Lon.
of movie release dates.
Release
And here it
dates.
is. What year saw the release of the films Rush Hour, Out of Sight, and What Dreams May Come?
So far, King Khan with a 3 to 1 lead.
Banner year for cinema, huh? I like. Actually, I've never seen the What Dreams May Come.
Dang it.
4, 3.
Has anyone?
2, I saw it. 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start with King Khan.
1998.
Yes, and Lon.
I also had 98.
I said
Lon gets it.
2003. I had 98, but I felt like it was too early for Rush Hour for some reason.
Okay, next question.
The first one. that is.
Oscars. Which actress received Oscar nominations for her performances in the films The Client, Lorenzo's Oil, and Thelma and Louise?
You ever get inside that Oscar ceremony?
Inside? No, but I have looked at the red carpet.
You looked at the red
Just
carpet?
looked at it and then walked away strangely. 5, 4.
Couldn't handle the pressure.
3, no. 2, or the smell. 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start here with Lon Harris.
I'm a professional seat filler, not just at the Oscars, full time, and the answer is Susan Sarandon.
That is correct. And King Khan.
Also Susan Sarandon.
King Khan's still perfect. All right. At the moment, when we see ourselves, at the moment it is 5-3.
Yep. Go back and watch that ceremony. You'll see Lon sitting next to Susan.
Resting tenderly on her shoulder.
Your next question is in the category of romantic comedies. And the question. Thank you. Which actress plays a commitment-phobic New Yorker who's considering a serious relationship with a sports doctor in the Judd Apatow-directed film Trainwreck?
Right now we're seeing a very close match.
Yeah, poised Khan, Harris keeping up.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please, and we start with King Khan.
I have Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
Yes, and Lon.
I also had Amy Schumer.
Well, there you go. Got us up to 6-4 score. Getting into the 7th question here with the realm of horror/thriller. Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy star as airplane passengers in what 2005 thriller from director Wes Craven? Lon looks like you knew that one.
Yeah, that was a quick draw over there.
I knew that one.
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
I have no idea.
Hands down. Hands
So I'm
up,
guessing.
And start with Lon.
Red
Final
Eye.
Destination?
Yes, and King Khan.
I
I
don't
picked
know.
the wrong play movie, Flight Plan.
Oh, so Khan.
Oh!
That's big.
The
That puts us
king
within one.
bleeds!
Lon
The
Harris needed that.
king
Gets
bleeds!
6-5.
A little rise out of the crowd there as well. And so now we go to your final question in round one.
The
It's in
king is
category of
mortal. The
famous
king is
actors
mortal.
And actresses. The question for a point. Which actor co-starred in the comedies Mr. Roberts, The Odd Couple, and Grumpy Old Men,
That was massive.
which you and I are rapidly becoming?
Oh, we got there a long time ago, buddy. This is massive. To see what is going to happen with this last question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, and we start with King Khan.
Walter Matthau.
That's incorrect. Lon?
Jack Lemmon.
Lon ties the game. What a round! What a round! Down by 2, and looked like a perfect round was happening, and Khan misses the last 2, and Harris sees himself tied up 6-6 going into round number 2.
That's
He's a
right.
nervous midshipman.
And even worse news for Khan, he now has to talk to his manager.
They
So
both have an opportunity to talk to their manager, Mark, as we now prep for round number 2. It is the wheel round. How does it work?
the Wheel of Fate, Doom, and Justice. We have a live wheel in studio because we met its rates. So each competitor gets a spin at that there wheel. Once they land on a category, 4 questions will emerge from that particular realm. Each question is worth 2 points. Unless they need multiple choice, they can ask us. We'll give them 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question recedes to 1. Keep in mind, stealing is available in round number 2. 3 JTE rules for Khan. Only 1 remains for Lon Harris.
All right,
I have
so Lon
2,
Harris is going to have the opportunity,
which is
to
the exact
decide
number of
whether
questions
or not
people
he
have
wants
missed.
to go first or second, because it is a tied game. He is the higher ranked competitor at the moment. So, Lon and Winston, what have you decided? Will you go first or second?
Winston.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and defer,
You're gonna
to
defer.
the prince over here. Yeah.
Oh,
The prince.
Okay.
I'm tired, man.
All right, so King, you are up. Give it a spin. There is the spin by King Khan. He's going to look with a question. We don't really know.
Oh,
this kid.
first
Nice
time.
spin, round and
I'm
round.
actually
It is
spinning.
Black Cinema.
Black Cinema.
The
So you
wheel.
got 60 seconds to decide what you want to do with it. 60 seconds. All right, they're deliberating.
Sometimes it's going to spin again.
All right.
Not invited to the cookout.
On that wheel.
And here's the spin by the king, and whatever he hits here, he's got to take.
It's
And
the only
here
one that can
is
spin the wheel without
Round
letting it
and
spin
round
for
it
hours.
goes.
Landing on.
Oh, no!
Oh! They're
It's
gonna
not
give him
just
Black
the virtual
Cinema!
wheel anymore.
I can't blame it on the virtual wheel this time.
All right,
here
so
it is.
Team Swag, we're going to invite you up to the wheel to select which category you're going to saddle Khan with.
All right, so you would have to guess. If you were going to guess, it probably, he just spun away from the cinema.
He spun away from Black Cinema.
I would assume that that's what they're going to give him, but we'll find out in just a
There
moment.
may be other strengths that Lon has that he wants to see if Khan can match.
That's true.
60 seconds is underway. They have about 40 left in their decision.
All right, this young man here clearly understands he doesn't want nothing to do with Black Cinema, but we're going to give him 70s.
Oh.
Because he young.
All right.
Look at that baby face. He young.
That's an astute observation.
I don't think that's a good move.
All right.
I really don't think that was a good move.
Okay.
Should have given him Black Cinema.
All right, the king has been given 70s by his opponent. All right, King, are you ready?
Maybe
Yes,
Lon
sir.
isn't confident in
question.
Black Cinema either.
Who stars as Bart, the newly appointed African-American sheriff of an old west town in Mel Brooks's Blazing Saddles?
Damn it, I love that movie, but it's been so
That's
many
Cleavon Little.
many
2 points.
years since I've seen
Great
it.
performance.
Question 2.
It is kind of a Black Cinema
How
movie.
many entries
no,
in the
actually
Dirty Harry franchise were released in the 70s? You got 20 seconds for this one.
I think it might have been 2. And another one was released in a different decade.
3.
That's correct.
Wow. Dirty Harry,
Unless
Magnum
it was
Force,
a, it was
the
a
Enforcer.
yes.
Question
Unless
3.
it was a red herring.
Who directed Rocky 2?
I'm so sorry.
Sylvester
Soda.
Stallone.
I don't know.
2 more points. King
Okay.
Khan
Sly.
is moving here.
And Finstock knew an answer.
Last question. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid was the first film which starred Paul Newman and Robert Redford. What was the second?
The Sting.
2 more points for the King. What an absolute great round by the kid there. Gets opponent's choice, gets 70s, and annihilates
It's
it.
perfect.
As we see ourselves 14-6 going into Lon Harris's spin. All right, so now Lon Harris will be spinning the wheel. Lon, go ahead and give that a spin.
There he
There's a
goes.
spin by the delinquent.
Lon Harris. No steal opportunities. He needs a big round, and he spun mystery films.
Mystery films it is. All right, so you got 60 seconds, Winston and Lon, to decide if you want mystery films.
I love the comedy slice. Just look at it. I love the comedy slice.
These aren't films where it's a mystery as to what category they are. They're all actually in the world of mysteries.
I think I'll stay with mystery.
Gonna stay with mystery. Lon Harris keeping mystery films.
All right.
And we're gonna see Mark Ellis asking these questions to Lon Harris.
That's right, Lon. While it is no mystery as to who stole a bottle of booze back there, these films do involve some still unsolved. For 2 points, your first mystery film question. What animated Disney film follows a mystery solving mouse named the Basil of Baker Street?
The
The Great Mouse Detective.
And he was a great one. That is 2 points.
Underrated Sherlock Holmes movie, I'll say that.
Your next question, for 2 more points. John Hawkes, Alfred Molina, John C. McGinley, and Rebecca De Mornay feature in what 2003 film directed by James Mangold? Five.
You repeat the question?
Last one.
I certainly can. John Hawkes, Alfred Molina, John C. McGinley, and Rebecca De Mornay feature in what 2003 film directed by James Mangold?
I'll go multiple.
All right, your 4 options for a point. Is it A, 1408, B, Exam, C, Cube, or D, Identity?
Oh, Identity.
First film I ever saw in the Cinerama Dome down the street. That is correct for a point.
There you go. So Lon Harris uses his last JTE, uses multiple, and gets the point.
Yep. Your penultimate question in the world of mystery films. Which popular TV actress plays Daphne in the 2002 film version of Scooby-Doo?
That's
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That is correct for 2 points. So
Now
Lon Harris,
that is a mystery.
they solve a lot of mysteries, I hear.
Who's haunting the abandoned amusement park?
Probably Mr. Withers. And for your last question,
Probably Mr. Bean.
mystery films. And for 2 points, Lon, which actress played Lisbeth Salander in the 2010 Swedish language adaptation of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Her name is Noomi Rapace.
That is correct for 2 more points. A much needed 2 more points. We now enter round 3. Still a tight ball
It's a
game.
hell of a match that we've got so far. The round 1 getting a tie 6-6. Khan destroying the 70s category. Lon only going to multiple choice once and sees himself down just by 1 point going into round 3.
Round 3, here's the rules, gentlemen. We need a series of numbers from each of you, so you're really going to be helping us out. These numbers may range from 1 to 20. You may not pick the same numerals as your opponent because each integer corresponds
I'm on
to
4,
a
by
unique
the way,
category
just
of
in case
movie
you're
trivia Schmoedown mystery.
This
Your
ain't
first
a
question is
2.
worth 2 points. Your next one,
It's a
3
4.
points. Your final question is worth 5 big points. No penalty for missing a question, and there is no stealing in round number 3. It is a 1-point lead for King Khan as we enter round 3. So, Sir Khan, Your Highness, your 3 numbers.
Your
Well
Heiny.
before. Let's go 11, 2, and 8.
11, 2, and 8 for the King, and for Lon Harris.
I'll go 4, 9, and 15.
4, 9, and 15. All right, so we are going to start with Lon Harris. Does not have any
Minor
JTEs
49er.
left. And Lon Harris chose category 4 for his first category. That is in the realm of directors.
Okay.
Directors. All right, here is your 2-point question.
This is for the lead.
Lon, who directed the films Straight Outta Compton and Friday?
F. Gary Gray.
Gary
2
Gray.
points for Lon Harris. Now, 15
No TKO
for-
today.
And now, King Khan, he chose category 11, Mark. Category 11.
Yep, that corresponds to the world of sports movies.
Sports films it is for the King. All right, Mark, 2-point question for King Khan.
Athletic events meant to inspire. Your question for 2 points to regain the lead over Harris. Mark Wahlberg stars as Vince Papali, a local Philadelphia man who is given a shot at professional football in what 2006 Disney film?
That would be the film Invincible.
Fly, Eagles, fly. That is correct for 2 points. Once again, Khan goes on top.
Back and forth they go. Lon Harris now, category 9. Category 9. Lon, that
9?
gives you Spielberg films.
Okay.
Spielberg films for your 3-point question. Here is your 3-point question. Which Spielberg film features supporting performances from Jennifer Garner, Amy Adams, and Martin Sheen?
Catch Me If You Can.
3 more points for Lon Harris. 3 more points for Lon Harris. Now King Khan has got to hit his 3-pointer. He hit, category 2.
That is in the category that was previously spun away from Black Cinema.
Black
Okay.
Cinema for the 3-point question for the King.
Not a
And your
category
question.
we want. A
To
3-pointer or a
regain the
5-pointer.
lead over Harris.
Let's see this.
Oprah Winfrey and Danny Glover were directed by Jonathan Demme in what 1998 psychological horror film?
He misses this and gets his 5.
5.
And Lon gets his
4,
5. That's a win for Lon.
3.
JTE.
First one.
All right, you have 2 remaining. Your question. Oprah Winfrey and Danny Glover were directed by Jonathan Demme in what 1998 psychological horror film?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Snake Eyes.
Looking for Beloved.
All right.
Big love.
So here's where we stand.
Big beloved fan.
At the moment, it is 1918.
Is Toni Morrison here?
1918. So Lon Harris could win the game here if King Khan does not hit his 5-point question. Khan chose category 8 mark. If he hits it, bounces back. If not, Lon Harris going to round 2.
And Khan has chosen by proxy of his number, represented by the great Kobe Bryant and Cal Ripken, and now Will Smith movies.
Will Smith it is. All right.
Woo indeed. And your question for 5 points to regain the lead. Gerald McRaney plays Will Smith's father, Bucky Spurgeon, in what film?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
JT.
Second one.
All right, you have one JT remaining. Your question in the world of Will Smith movies. Gerald McRaney plays Will Smith's father, Bucky Spurgeon, in what film?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Last one.
Last one. Here it is.
All right. Categories Will Smith movies. The question. Gerald McRaney plays Will Smith's father, Bucky Spurgeon, in what film?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Collateral Beauty.
Focus was the answer. Very tough 5-pointer there. Christian, a disappointed Khan, and an elated delinquent who has finally realized he was in a movie trivia competition. And not only that, he ended up winning it. A big first-round tournament win for him.
What a match that was, because it was such a ping-pong battle where it looked like Lon was look out, here comes this kid, and then King misses his 2 questions back-to-back, 7 and 8, and Lon gets them. Opponent's choice. The King blasts through it. Lon goes to multiple choice, and then kid misses his 3 and his 5. Lon Harris showing why he is a veteran of this league. Picks up that win, picks up the 3 points. Swag's moving forward, Lon Harris moving forward. Hey, 2-1 for the kid for the season. It's a good run so far.
He has impressed everyone with his movie trivia acumen, but it is a gigantic win, not just for Harris, but for Team Swag going forward in this tournament. A lot more points possibly on the table for that faction as we get deeper into the singles tournament. And right now, for an exclusive interview with the winning faction, that would be Winston Marshall, the manager, Lon Harris, the victorious competitor. We turn it over to the great Steph Sabra. Steph, I imagine it's a celebratory mood over there.
First of all, congratulations, Swag. Lon, big win. First time back with a live audience. It seemed like there was a little shaky start going into round 3 behind, and then you came up with the victory. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. You know, if you had told me when I woke up like 2 hours ago that I would be competing in the Schmoedown today, I wouldn't have believed you. And then look at me now. I'm here and I've won.
Vaughn, I told you last night before bed. What are you talking about?
I don't remember anything about it. This is the first I'm hearing about right now, right this moment.
Lon, well, you still came out with the win, even though you seem a little bit surprised that you're here. But Winston, gotta ask you, I know that this season's been a little bit tough. These points mean a lot to you. This win must mean a lot to you. How you feeling?
I mean, you know, Lon has been one of my ride or dies from the start, man. I mean, obviously when Swag started, it was Paul, it was Lon, it was Chandru, it was like the OG crew. And so anytime, you know, I see one of them just go off and do exactly what they do, it just reassures me about that bond we have and the skill they have, etc. And I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting there, Khan hit 70, or we gave him 70s, and he hits all of them, and I'm like, did we mess up? And we should have asked him all these black questions? Like, what am I doing right now? But, hey, man, I'm just glad that we get the dub today.
Is this guy 55, and he's just been cleverly screwing with us this whole time?
But the Black Cinema did come up again in round 3, and coming from behind
Twice.
in round 3, what was your mindset like? How are you feeling?
You know, I mean, I'm always just focused on trying really hard to answer the questions so I don't look dumb. So I was doing that again. really just trying, you just try to focus on the next thing that you're going to get asked. Like, don't worry about, like Paul in team matches will try to do a lot of like math and like work out the scenarios. Like, well, if we hit these two and then they hit that and then we use a JT, then we can probably still get multiple on this. And I'm just like, I just try to be like, it was Gru. If I could do that, if I could just say who the character of the movie was, usually things work out. So I just tried to do that.
I love the simplicity of that mindset. Now, we're talking about the singles tournament. Is there anyone you would like to see in the tournament that you'd be competing in?
Oh, against me, because I was like, me.
Yeah. Do you want to win this?
It'd be fun to have me in it. Look, there's a lot of rookies that are cool, that are exciting, that are coming up that it would be fun to play against. I mean, there's a lot of other great competitors. I've got a lot of history playing against people like, Ethan Irwin and Dan Merle and Ben Bateman. It would be fun to sort of come up against William Bibiani. It'd be fun to come against some of those individuals again. But I'm looking forward to it. It'd be fun to have a lot of matchups. Video Drew.
Yeah, we all love Video Drew. Well, Lon, congratulations again. Swag, congrats. Lon, I think you need new shoes, but maybe next time?
Yeah. Well,
he's wearing
not
shoes?
next time, but I do need new shoes.
Drip, drip.
Mark Christian, back to you at the desk.
All right, thanks, Steph. Obviously, Lon Harris very excited, and Winston very excited, and they want to get to that second round. It's so funny how Lon Harris, when he came into this league as the professor, and the fans didn't respond to him. They would boo him, and now he's so beloved, and you see why. Not only from just kind of like I'm just kind of a lovable dude. He answers the questions. He gets it right, and it was a great comeback victory for Lon.
Yeah, thievery allegations aside, Lon Harris playing terrific.
Didn't steal any points, if that's what you're saying.
Was smoking through round number one. He hit a couple potholes late in that round, climbed back after spending opponent's choice, hung in there like a champ, just couldn't quite get the W today.
No, but Lon Harris does, and Swag moves forward. Lon Harris moves forward, and now, speaking of Khan, he is standing by with Steph Sabra and Finstock.
Let's hear it one more time for King Khan and Finstock Exchange. And I know this didn't end the way we wanted, but Khan, you still are an incredible competitor. I want to talk to you about round one. We missed those first 2 points. Did that get in your head at all moving forward?
I mean, those were literally
Funny
the
how I said the
50-50 answers.
Elvis first before saying that
Jack
about
Lemmon and Walter Matthau.
Whatever.
Picked the wrong one, and yeah, it ended up with me tied with Lon at the end of the first round, but I still felt good. And then we saw how my second round went.
Perfect round two, which was incredibly impressive. And then round three, I want to talk about those last two questions. Was it that same sort of thing where you just said the 50-50, or was it kind of outside of your range?
I just straight up didn't know it. I tried using repeats to try and pull it. The Will Smith character name sounded familiar in my head. I took a shot with Collateral Beauty. Unfortunately, it was the wrong one. But yeah. I am not done this season just because I lost today. I plan to still win a belt this year, and I plan to help the rest of the Finstock Exchange advance in the tournament.
I don't think anyone's counting you out, including you, Gucci. How do you feel about King Khan today and moving forward?
Well, you can't outsmart something when there's nothing to figure out. So basically, Lon Harris is a recluse, He doesn't know anything. He just shows up and somehow get some answers right. It's a great color on you with that indigo. Anyway, look,
easy.
Khan will be back.
Easy.
He's a king. You always got to get the first loss under your belt. Unfortunately, it was in the tournament here. But like he said, we're gonna sit back and win a title this year. He's gonna do that. I firmly believe that. Swag, whatever. It's not a big deal.
I know Khan is a big part of your team, so moving forward, you said you're just going to keep moving forward, hopefully get the belt, but is there any other plan, because you do have the rookie squad that we've all been seeing about, knowing about this whole season?
Yeah, look, we had a plan in the beginning of the year, and we executed it, and we're sticking to it, whether it's sink or swim. We'll figure it out, but I think we're all going to be swimming right to the top.
Khan, how do you feel about Lon and every other competitor in the singles tournament right now?
They're just going to lose eventually to the other three members of my faction. I have complete faith in Ty, the Tyrant, and Barbarian, and in Downtown Graffiniums to take Lon or anyone else they might face out. So I will be right behind them, helping them get ready, and we will see 3 of the 4 in the finals, semifinals.
That's the facts.
Well, boys, always good to see you. Mark, Christian, back to you at the desk.
Diamond hands, laser eyes.
Look, disappointed, but the interesting thing there, and I've gotten word from it too, so I can confirm that he kept saying my season's not over, and you're like, well, wait a minute, there's no more singles matches. King Khan and Griffin Newman are going to be the team in the tournament for exchange. It is not going to be Rushmore. It is not going to be any other team. It is King Khan and Griffin Newman.
You feel that ripple that just went through the crowd out here?
It was a big announcement, so that was something that he kind of gave up there too. And the name of the team I can officially announce is King Arthur.
I was going to say King Downtown.
Well, it's King Arthur. Did you ever see The Tick? You should see it. Good show. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was frustration, obviously, but I think Dagnino, strangely enough, said something smart. And he said that you got to get that one loss under your belt. You got to get it under your belt because it'll make you look at what the great players have done in the past when they've lost. What's this kid going to do? Is he going to go, oh, man, I don't like the way that loss fell. I don't know if I can do this. And if he loses again, is that going to hurt him? Or is it going to be the opposite? Get in there, keep working, and then wind up being one of the greats.
The greatest competitors in Schmoedown history have all done what? Lost. Even the two idiots talking right now. So there was another great match here at Scum and Villainy in front of a raucous crowd. Thank you, everybody, for being with us today. Enjoyable crowd. And we're just getting started here with round one of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Singles Division Tournament.
We are, and not only are we getting started with that, Mark, we're also getting started with the live events and the crowds. If you saw it for Collision, the Scum and Villainy shoots that we are doing, and on October 9th, that's right, October 9th, it's New York. We're going back to Brooklyn, baby, and it is the Schmoedownlive.com. Get your tickets, not a lot of tickets left, and on December 4th, downtown Los Angeles, the Schmoedown Spectacular 6, it is back, downtown Los Angeles. How many people coming to Spectacular? They're all coming to Spectacular. You should come to Spectacular. For the great Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
Well, that was a great match. I mean, Christian said it. I mean, they started off pretty shaky for Lon there. Then Khan misses a couple. They end up going tied to round two. Opponent's choice. Khan slays it. Then Lon is down going into round three and ends up pulling on the victory. It's great. It's a great. This is why I love the Schmoedown. This is why you can never count anybody out in the Schmoedown. No matter how much you think someone might be out of it, they come back in such a big way and pull out a win. Something I failed to do today because I only answered 5 questions correctly, and mostly because there were a bunch of animated ones in there. But, I mean, whatever. I'm not really competing in singles, so I do not care. Anyways, as I said at the beginning of this very video, I have something that I need to go and do. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, and hopefully watch some more matches tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have time for it. So, until then, everybody, Schmoedown! Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.